This is fake as hell. There is no way that Persona 3 is ever going to get a remake. ATLUS don't even want to port FES. They're porting the portable version instead. Nice clickbait, loser.
Oh boy, you sure got me, but nice spelling error, idiot. Oh, got him. So, if I'm being totally honest with you all, this video was actually supposed to come out a while ago. A month ago, in fact, but I kinda just went into the void and went dark for over a month. So instead of being a week late to the party, I'm like a whole eternity late. I know news like this becomes irrelevant in about 3 days after it's posted, but that isn't enough to deter me away from getting my expert opinion as an ex-game developer for feeding theories based on information given and my training. Yeah, I said theory. The video has a question mark in the title, thus it's only speculation, but very well educated speculation. So if you were expecting me to walk into ATLUS HQ, take photos, and post them on my channel, well, that might come in the future when I'm ready to be sued, but I don't have the money for that at the moment, so you're just gonna have to subscribe to the channel to be able to see that when it happens. And if you want me to get there faster, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment letting me know that you're excited for that day to come as well. Okay, wonderful people of the internet, I've kept you at your seats for too long, so it's time we dive headfirst into the facts and speculations of a potential Persona 3 remake. The 2006 classic Persona 3 is a lot more controversial than most people would think. Regardless of whether people played the game on the PS2 or experienced the port of the title made for the PSP, the opinion of the game as of today can just be as far apart as I am to most of my viewer base. While the opinions on the story of the title are almost universally positive, the gameplay is where the pitchforks and daggers start to come out and the attacks begin. Some prefer the strange mechanics that the game introduced, such as your allies auto-battling, the randomly generated structure of climbing the floors of Tartarus, or even the tiredness mechanic which ended up being removed in future titles. And, well, others really detest these mechanics. Now, to appease to some of these people, you could get rid of the auto-battle ally issue by playing the portable version of the title, but with that you also lose out on animated cutscenes and the ability to traverse through the overworld in 3D. This only adds fuel to the fire, with debates not only centering around the gameplay, but also which version of the title should be played in order to get the best experience, as Persona 3 Portable is one of the few ports of ATLUS titles that was released on weaker hardware than the original game. But wait guys, there's more. That's right, ATLUS threw us a bone when they announced that Persona 3, 4, and 5 were all being ported to modern systems. But they also just made the fanbase turn into a war zone as they chose to port Persona 3 Portable. You'd think something this old and that still has this much attention surrounding it would need a revamp, right? And faithful viewer, if you are thinking this, you are not alone. In July of this year, ATLUS released the results of a survey that had both the Japanese and the Western audiences participate in it. One of the questions of the survey was which ATLUS title would you like to see remade the most? And lo and behold, in number 1 we have Persona 3. Yes, I see Persona 2 has the same score, but we ain't talking about Persona 2. Well, yet anyway. This 78% is an overwhelming score from the amount of people who took the survey, and this probably means that ATLUS will one day plan to act on it because of their results. I mean, why ask the question in the first place with no intention of using the information? I know it's totally possible to just, lol, JK, we just wanted to know what our consumers wanted. But, these people make up a good portion of the decision making when it comes to things like this. It's things like these that put Skyrim on a fridge. So these results are likely a small indicator that ATLUS will release a remake of Persona 3 sometime in the near future. Now I know and you know that ATLUS don't jump on opportunities as soon as we think they should, though sometimes they haven't been able to for multiple reasons, with some of those including contracts and lack of staff. This time though, they're asking us what we'd want to see instead of us posting on every single one of their tweets in hope that Persona 5 might one day make it to the Switch. This is an indication that ATLUS are very much interested in consumer feedback and also acting on it too. It did take a while, but we did eventually see the porting of the Neo Persona titles, which are arriving later this year. So there is an extremely high possibility of seeing Persona 3 completely remade with models from the dancing title or better in the near future. So guys, we are probably going to see a Persona 3 remake somewhere down the line. Now I know I could be totally wrong with this theory, but all of the recent events in the franchise just points to this being the conclusion, unless the tie between Persona 3 and Persona 2 just makes ATLUS go, "Lol, you couldn't make up your mind, you dog, so you get nothing." Which I personally would find extremely funny, but also would enrage most of the Persona fandom. Honestly, I think that a Persona 3 remake would be the best thing for the game, so I can stop seeing the Twitter arguments about how you actually do get to fully control your allies in the original version of Persona 3 and it's spiraling out of control. So I just see screenshots of people getting blocked, and man, Twitter is just crazy, guys. If you're not on there, you've really made the right decision. What do you guys think? Do you really believe that this is a solid indication that ATLUS will remake Persona 3? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content from me. And with that all being said and done, my name is Res Unleashed, the resident who made this video way too late, but is unleashing it out into the world anyway, and I'll catch you all next time.